This video is sponsored by Aki. When Apple finally launched the first iPhone with wireless charging, they showed off a device that blew our minds. They showed off AirPower, which was this larger mat where you can simply place your iPhone anywhere and it would charge up. And not only that, you could also place AirPods on there and you can place an Apple Watch, and all of them would simply work, which fixed a major frustration for people that use wireless charging, where if you place a phone slightly off the coil, it would either charge very slow or not at all, so you would wake up with a dead iPhone. They even gave us a little hint of the future and said this.
We're going to be working with the Chief Standards team to incorporate these benefits into the future of the standards.
Now, unfortunately, they didn't give us a release date for AirPower or a price tag, which we know would have been very expensive. But as time went on and we were waiting and waiting, wondering where is this magical AirPower mat, well, it never came out. And 2 years later, in 2019, they canned it because it just simply didn't work well enough, or maybe it was just too expensive for them to make because of all of the coils that have to be in there. Now, some third parties have actually made their own versions of AirPower and reviewed one of them on this channel, but it is $300. It is also super thick, very bulky, because all those coils and all the heat, well, it has to go somewhere, and so it's not very portable. But now we know why that happened, because a year after they canceled it, we got MagSafe, and this was another level of magic, and we thought, why did nobody else think of this? It's so easy. Instead of having a large mat where you have to stuff it with coils, making it so expensive, why not just align everything perfectly, instantly? And it became a whole standard, which was awesome. But of course, our options were limited because if you wanted the full performance, you had to certify it with Apple, making the devices be very expensive. So a lot of people, they just didn't buy one anyways, or they bought third-party options that were cheaper but slow. But thankfully, just like the hints that Apple gave in 2017, they were working with the Qi standard, and that finally gave us the announcement for Qi 2 in partnership with Apple. Qi 2 is finally here, and because of that, we have some sweet new chargers from our partner Aki, and we've covered them multiple times. They make some really high quality different accessories and chargers, and we have a couple unique designs here that I really like. One of them is the MagFusion Z. Now this is a foldable, portable wireless charger that's 3-in-1. I'll cover that in just a bit. And we have their MagFusion 3-in-1 charger, which is designed differently from some of the previous ones we've showed off. Now, just like the products inside, even the packaging is nice and high quality. You have all the inside shots right here. Of course, we have microchips inside that's gonna protect your phone from overheating. Let's go ahead and pull this up and take a look at this sweet 3-in-1 charger. Now, the design is a little bit different from other ones, and just pulling it out, I'm noticing a couple things. This thing is made out of metal, so it does have a good amount of weight. And with that, you do have the power brick and the cable included. Some of these don't come with the power brick, and it's enough to give you fast charging for your iPhone with Qi 2, as well as your AirPods and for the Apple Watch. On the back, we have that single USB Type-C input, which is nice, and we have these rubber feet on the bottom to keep it from slipping. Now, if you take a look at this, it's different than other 3-in-1 chargers that have a horizontal layout. And that is nice because everything is nice and compact, so it's not gonna take up a bunch of room on your desk. And the shape is a little bit different here with our attachment point. So I can go ahead and magnetically attach my iPhone. Bam, it's charging, and the magnetic strength is quite nice. Now, because of this design, you can have some adjustment for the angle that you would like, so you can optimally just get exactly what you want. And of course, we can go into the nightstand mode. So that is very convenient as a bedside charger. And because it's using Qi 2 technology, it is actually 65% faster than Qi 1. So you can go from 0 to 20% in just 16 minutes. And of course, you can fast charge your AirPods. It has the full output that the AirPods can accept. And with that, the Apple Watch charger is MFW certified. So because it's made for the Apple Watch, it can fast charge your Apple Watch from 0 to 60% in just 30 minutes. And without that, you'd only get to 20%. So you guys could see right here, we have our phone set up, you got your AirPods and your Apple Watch tucked nicely behind here. And because of the way that this sets up, it doesn't matter which band you have, it's still gonna work compared to some where it has to lay flat. I gotta say guys, I love the 30-degree adjustability. That is sweet. And in general, this is one of my favorite 3-in-1 chargers because of how compact this is and all the adjustability while getting the full performance that is possible. Now, of course, we have some links down below and you guys can save 10% using our code. And now let me show you guys the MagFusion Z. As you guys can see, this thing looks quite different and I think it is super sweet. Once again, it is made for the Apple Watch as Qi 2, so you get your full fast charging performance. But this thing is designed so you can travel with it. You guys can see how sleek this thing is. And once again, it is super high quality. It feels really, really nice. And imagine you're traveling, this takes up almost no room at all. This thing is only 17.5 millimeters when folded. And of course it has that foldable design. So I can unfold the bottom portion and then we have an Apple Watch charger that literally just opens up like this. And this shaft structure is actually patented. So it works really well and it's really durable. Now I can go ahead and set this down. It stays on its own. It's nicely balanced because of the good design. And it actually comes with this travel pouch to hold all your necessities in here. So let's go ahead and open this thing up. Once again, you get that full 30-watt charger, you grab your cable, and you have some extra space for some other cables or accessories that you want to bring with you. Let's go ahead and plug in the USB Type-C on the side here. And the cool thing about this is you can use this at your desk or your bedside. And when you're ready to travel, you just fold it up and take it with you. And unlike a lot of third-party travel chargers, a lot of those are slower. You don't get your full speed, but with this one, you do. So here I have my iPhone charging, my AirPods charging, and my Apple Watch, bam. And now they are all fast charging, and just like this 3-in-1, the Apple Watch can charge 0 to 60% in 30 minutes, instead of only hitting 20%, and the same thing with the iPhone. In 16 minutes, you can get to 20% instead of taking 65% longer. And the other really cool thing is, with a lot of 3-in-1 chargers where you have the Apple Watch on the side, you cannot go into nightstand mode. But with this one, because that shaft is a little bit behind and it unfolds, you can actually use nightstand mode while fast charging your Apple Watch all in one tiny package. This thing is the ultimate travel charger. And just like the 3-in-1, you also have angle adjustment because this whole thing is foldable, so you can set it to whatever angle you prefer. And once you're done, you want to go somewhere, literally you grab this, fold it down, bam, grab your charger, you're good to go, fast charging for all of your devices. It is so cool to see some nice innovative design now that we have Qi 2 and the full Apple Watch charging specs. And honestly, I'm really surprised with the price points too, because compared to other options, you are saving money. And if you guys use the code MAX3-in-1 and use the links down below, you'll save an additional 10%. So if you guys wanna go check these out, use the links down below. And if you picked up a set of these or one of them, let me know your thoughts in the comment section as well. Go ahead and click that circle above to subscribe. Check out one of those videos right over there. This has been Max, and I'll see you in the next one.